Glad to have you along here in St. Louis. It's baseball, it's the show, and it comes your way next. MLB The Show has baseball for you on a Saturday night in St. Louis, Missouri. Tonight, Game 2 of this 3-game weekend series between the Colorado Rockies and the St. Louis Cardinals. Hi again, everybody. Matt Vasgersian welcoming you to another edition of Baseball on the Show. Alongside me are Major League veterans Steve Lyons and Eric Karros. And Steve, let's talk about the two starters that take the baseball here tonight.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear more from the guys as the night moves along, but first, let's bring in a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Colorado Rockies as they'll align themselves like this here tonight. And getting his final warm-up tosses in, there you see the numbers for one of the very best starters in the game, all-star right-hander Justin Verlander. And the Cardinals behind him will look like this defensively. Charlie Blackmon makes his way to the plate now as we're just about set for baseball this evening. And our first pitch is taken for ball one as we're officially underway tonight here in St. Louis. EK, let's take a look at our homestanding nine as they enter play here this evening. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
And they've upped that lead in the division even further. They've put some serious distance between them and the rest of the pack, so they're well on their way to playing October baseball.
Here's the 1-1. 1-2 as the changeup had him out in front there.
That's right where he's going to need to be against this lineup. On the corners all night long.
Here comes the 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. 2-2 pitch on the way. And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball, and the leadoff man is gone to start the evening.
You know, and I think most hitters will tell you, if you get a bad call on strike 1 or strike 2, you know, they can live with that. But if you're going to punch me out on strike 3, it better be a strike. If not, I feel like you're taking the bat out of my hands.
Michael Kadire will step forward now. Currently 3rd in the National League batting race to begin play. Now here's the first pitch. And the 34-year-old veteran looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. There are the batting leaders in the National League, of which we spoke just a moment ago. Now the pitch. 0-1 is a circle change that's over for a called strike.
Yeah, he came with a little bit of a different look that time. This pitch is also in their knee high, and now they've got him behind in the count, 0-2.
1 out, nobody on. Here's Verlander now on 0-2. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Could be that high fastball there was just a setup pitch. Now you've kind of established that high sight level. Could be a good time to break off a nasty curveball.
Here comes a 1-2. On Kadir swings and misses here as he's down on strikes for the second out.
Yeah, make it back-to-back strikeouts here to start the inning. So much for the top of the lineup setting the table.
Troy Tulowitzki will stand in now. Certainly a dangerous hitter as he ranks number 2 in the National League in home runs. Here's the first offering. And this is hit well towards the hole. And that'll just sneak past his outstretched arm, a base hit.
Well, strikeout, single here to start the ball game. It was looking like he breezed through the top of the first inning, but not so fast.
Carlos Gonzalez will dig in. Currently 5th in the National League in batting to begin play. First pitch on its way from Verlander. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1.
Yeah, that's a good spot to miss against a guy like this. He loves that pitch up in the zone. Most power hitters do, so that's not a bad idea to give him one above the letters.
1-1. Ready now on 1-1. And Gonzalez lays off as he goes to 2-1 now. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 2-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. A runner on first with 2 away. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Oh, this ball's laced, and it's going to get down into the right center field gap. Around third and being waved on home. And a relay to the plate. And the run scores to give the Rockies an early 1-0 lead.
There's the first shot across the bow right here. You get the 2-out single. You give your cleanup guy a chance to swing it here in the first inning, and he delivers to chase that runner home to give his guys the early 1-0 lead.
Here's Justin Morneau. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He's now got 30 doubles on the season as he's in scoring position with that last 2-base hit here. Here comes the 1-0. And now a ball lifted into the air out towards center field. And Trout will make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1 for the Rockies here, and it comes on the RBI double by Carlos Gonzalez. Home half of the first coming up from Busch Stadium. And the Rockies have the early 1-0 advantage. Now the starting lineup for the Cardinals looks like this. Set to face these guys. There you see the numbers for the big left-hander, Brett Anderson. Now a quick look at the defensive alignment for the Rockies. Well, here comes Mike Trout now as he'll be the one to get us started in the home half of the first.
For the Cardinals, center fielder, Mike Trout.
Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike one. EK, as we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight, they come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
And on top of that, they've already spotted their starter an early lead in this one, so they're going to let their guy work with the lead right away.
And that misses 1-1. The 1-1. Now a hard hit ball back up the middle. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And that hitting streak of his continues to grow as it's reached an even dozen ball games now. Matt Carpenter will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. First pitch coming. There's a strike at the knees, 0-1.
It's so important with guys like this to get ahead with strike one. Put them behind in the count and on their back foot right away.
Pause, now the pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. One pitch on the way. Fastball called strike, 1-2.
And that's about where he'll sit with that fastball, 93, 94. That's plenty hard enough to blow it by guys when you need to.
Nobody out, runner on first. Now the 1-2. And here's a curveball looked at. Strike three called, and that's the first out of the inning.
Well, I think there's something to be said for being patient, and then there's being overly patient. I mean, especially with 2 strikes, you've got to protect the plate up there. But he looks at 4 pitches, and he never even took the bat off his shoulder.
Michael Lee will get his first opportunity here, currently leading the league in 2 of the 3 Triple Crown categories. First pitch on the way. And, looked inside, but that's ruled a strike, 0-1. Runner at first here, 1 man out. He's ready. Now the pitch. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. So 1-1. Now here's a high pop-up. Playable for Rosario behind the plate. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now that'll be a frustrating at-bat for him. Now, he's got to be thinking he let one get away there because, that's a pitch he should have been able to handle.
Nate Walker will dig in for the first time now. 1 home run shy of 30 on the year so far. Here's the first offering. Good swing there, but this is foul off to the right side. He's set. Now the pitch. In the dirt here. And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
And you wonder if sometimes he was just getting a little too preoccupied out there with the speed at first base. And he totally loses focus on the guy at the plate. And now that essentially is going to work like a stolen base, and he's in the scoring position now on the wild pitch.
Here's the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit hard on the ground is short. Throw on to the first baseman Morneau, and the inning is over. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and 1 man left aboard. 1 inning in the books here. Rockies lead it 1-0. Wilton Rosario will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Now here's the first pitch. And a strike called at the knees, 0-1. And now a pitch on the way. Good arm action on the circle change, swung on and missed. 0-2. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away.
And you'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
Here's Nolan Arenado, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
And if you're not careful, this is the kind of guy that can run off 6 scoreless innings against you from here out. So that first inning run isn't something you can bank on holding up.
Now here it comes. Off speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. One on the way. Breaking ball snaps in there for a called strike 2.
So tough to hang in there on that pitch, but you got to do it. You can't give up that inside corner, or this guy will eat you alive.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here comes a 2-2. This is foul right side. Now another 2-2. No offer on that one, and Verlander's run at full now, 3-2. Josh Rutledge, the number 8 hitter here, waits on deck. Verlander deals the 3-2. And that's outside. He lost him, ball 4.
Yeah, that's nice to see a little patience up there. These guys have been what I would call overly aggressive these first few innings. Finally, somebody's figured out the importance of maybe taking a pitch or 2.
Josh Rutledge will get his first shot here with the runner at first now and 1 away.
Let's go, Redbirds!
First offering on the way. And a ball, 1-0.
Come on.
The next pitch. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Grounded foul off to the right. The 1-2 with 1 away. Ball 2.
Turn 2 now, let's go!
Here's the 2-2 offering. And this misses, so that'll fill the count at 3-2. You have to figure that he's really going to need to keep the walks in check if he's going to have success here.
I was thinking the same thing. No free rides. You got to make these guys earn it.
3-2, here it is. And he misses again, ball 4. And that's back-to-back guys now that have reached base via the base on balls.
Yeah, and this has been the big concern with this guy over the last couple seasons. He's prone to getting hurt by the base on balls. Already, that's 2 walks here in the early going, and that's something that he's going to need to get a handle on pretty quick.
Brett Anderson will stand in now, and we'll see if the sacrifice will be on here with 1 man out. First pitch to him. And a bunt attempt here, but this will be foul, so the runners will stay put for now. From the stretch. And now the bunt attempt by Anderson, and it looks like a good one. On to first, and there were 2 down.
And with 1 out already, I think they were concerned of the possibility of a double play. So they're going to let the pitcher go ahead and put 1 down right here. Now at least you give your leadoff guy a chance to drive in a couple runs with 2 outs.
Charlie Blackmon will get his second shot at it now. He was called out on strikes to open up the ball game. First pitch coming. And good contact there as this is hit high and deep to right center. And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will score as well. And they've pushed the lead up to 3-0 now.
And on the mound, one thing you cannot do. You can't give the other team free passes. And 2 walks in the inning set this up. Now you've got a pitcher that's just hoping to get one over the plate. So he grooves this one, winds up costing him.
In now, Michael Kadire, as he swings and pops this one foul off to the right, out of play. Comes set, now the pitch. Pitch is a cold strike, the throw. Not in time, as he just does get in there ahead of the throw.
Normally, when you see a guy steal third base, it's because he got a nice walking lead, really got out there nice and far. But here, he had almost no lead whatsoever when he made his break. Very fortunate to get away with that one.
Come on, fire one past him.
He waits, now the pitch. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. The 1-2 to Kadire. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
And when he's down 0-2, he's smart enough to know guys are going to try and get him to chase. So now at 2-2, he's got himself back to a spot where he doesn't have to go after a pitcher's pitch.
He's ready now, the pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play. The 2-2 one more time. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. So it's 2 runs on 1 hit, no errors, and 1 man left on. We'll go to the bottom half of inning number 2. Rockies lead this one 3-0. Number 5 will lead things off in the inning for St. Louis, and he'll be followed by Yadier Molina, who waits on deck.
Number 5.
Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Oh, he checked his swing there and pops this one up. Now the pitch. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Here's the pitch. And they'll try to tempt him with a curveball, but this bounces in front of the plate, and it's 1-2.
That big curveball is not an easy one to take on an 0-2 count. That's a great job of holding on.
Here's the 1-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd, foul. Now another 1-2. And he lays off the fastball away, so it's 2-2 now. Here he comes on 2-2. And he's getting his money's worth up there now. It's full 3-2. Waiting on deck, there's Yadi Molina.
Let's go, Cardinals.
The 3-2 pitch. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And Kadire will put this one away for the first out.
And you start to get to the point in the year where you say, look, this guy's pitched a lot of innings so far this year. I wouldn't be surprised to see these guys back off his workload a bit here in this final month.
Yadier Molina will stand in, and he's been a tough out these past couple of weeks, as you see the average there over the course of the last 9 ball games. And here's the first pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. The 1-0 pitch. Now this is swung on, and here's another fly ball out to right field. Under it is Kadire. 2 away.
Batting 7th, first baseman, Alan
Craig will get his first shot at it here, and he's got to be hoping to turn things around, because you see the numbers over the last 5 games. Not much going on there at all. First pitch coming. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1. High strikes probably not on the docket for places he wants to be.
Yeah, I mean, it's no secret. You've got to keep the ball down against a team like this. If you go up every once in a while with a fastball, you'll be fine, but you're not going to last too long if you make...
And we'll have to leave it there as the play is made here to end the inning. After the break, don't go away. Troy Tulowitzki will start things off. It's the Rockies 3 and the Cardinals nothing. Back alongside Eric Harris and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Colorado shortstop Troy Tulowitzki heads forward now to start things out for the Rockies. Here's the first pitch to him. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball 1. Here's the 1-0 offering now to Tulowitzki. 2-0 now.
Well, one of the real strengths of his game is that he's not going to go after a whole lot of bad pitches out of the strike zone. So he's a guy that's going to make you earn it by only swinging at strikes.
2-0 on the way. Too high, and it's 3-0.
You don't want to lose the leadoff hitter here. Not when you got this guy on deck.
Now the 3-0 offering. Oh, excuse me, swing there as this is looped toward the right side. Here he comes, 3-1. Fouled back. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. The next 3-2. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
Hey, you know what? That's all right. He gave him a pretty good battle up there, and he never gave in to him. A walk you can work around. A home run, you can't.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now the first pitch. Couldn't hold up on the curveball there as he went around for strike 1. He's set. Now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Tried to backdoor him with another breaking pitch right there, and they're staying away from the fastball so far, at least in this at-bat.
Here comes the 1-1. And they'll come inside with this one, but the result's the same. It's to 2-1 now.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Here it comes, 2-1. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1. A lot of deep counts for these guys early on.
And the more the better as far as they're concerned. They'd like to get him out of here as quick as they can.
Go St. Louis! Come on, St. Louis!
Now the 3-1 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Here's the payoff pitch. Right on that pitch that time as he wraps it into center field, a base hit.
Come on, a little love here!
And at this point, I don't think you could expect anything less than a two-hit ball game from this guy. I mean, he's been as hot as anybody lately, and he comes through again here.
Justin Morneau will stand in here with 2 on. And now, following the walk and the single, do you get the sense, EK, that they're getting to him just a bit?
Maybe a little. I wouldn't be too worried just yet. He's shown the ability to bounce back before, but it's also looking like he might not have his very best stuff.
And this could wind up being a bullpen kind of game as we've got action down there right now when we're only in the 3rd inning. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball 1.
And this 3rd inning starting out about as poorly as the 2nd inning did.
Come on, St. Louis! All right, Cardinals, let's go, St. Louis!
The 1-0. Now here's a little tapper down that third base line, and this could be a tough play. But a foul ball, 1-1. First and second here with nobody out. Now the 1-1. A ball hit hard to the left side. And that's in there, base hit. And they're content to play station to station here as the bases are loaded now with still nobody out.
And remember, this all started with the leadoff walk. Now, 2 batters later, he's looking at the bases loaded here with nobody out. This is real trouble now.
Wilton Rosario will have a shot now to really open this one up in the early going. Now here's the first pitch. And obviously looking for the ground ball here as this misses low. It's 1-0.
You cannot let this situation get any worse. You got to be thinking strikeout or ground ball. Even if you allow 1 run to score in this inning, that would be a major victory.
Do it, Cardinals! Do it!
The 1-0 home. Comes back with a bullet of a fastball. That's in there, 1-1.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1 home. Takes a look at a changeup there, and it's a ball and 2 strikes now.
Very patient here to start the at-bat. Maybe even a little too patient because now he's down 1-2.
Yeah, and I don't think he's going to get anything better than that to hit.
Don't let him score, man!
Needs a punch out here. Can he get it? Not just yet. It's ball 2.
Oh, that's a tough take, but a good one. The pressure's still squarely on the pitcher out there. He's still got to come in.
The 2-2. Now a ball grounded to short. This could be 2. 1 there. On to Craig, and it's in time. A double play.
Well, you know, nothing kills a rally quite like a double play ball. But this is a double whammy. You've got a double play with the bases loaded and nobody out. They do get 1 run here, but it comes at a pretty hefty price.
Here's Nolan Arenado as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
Well, we've mentioned it already, but look at the pitch count here in the third inning. He's almost completely out of gas already.
Comes set, now the pitch. And this catches the zone as well. It's 0-2 now.
And after walking him the first time around, he's all business here in the second at bat.
Let's do it, Cardinals.
Pause, now the pitch. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Another 0-2 coming. And a good two-strike pitch, but he misses high 1-2.
Very tempting up there, but that's also a pitch that a lot of guys will pop up. So that's a nice job of laying off.
From the belt, kicks and deals. Misses, ball 2.
And the hope was that he would have chased one of those pitches, but now on 2-2, I don't think you fool around anymore.
The 2-2 coming. He did well to get a piece that time, and it'll stay 2-2. Here now the 2-2. A full count, 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Boy, nothing's really come easy for him so far on the mound. He's had to work for everything, and now he's got to deal with another full count.
Yeah. 3-2, here it comes. Now a ball grounded toward the hole and through into right. He delivers with 2 away. And they'll add another as this is now a 5-0 game.
It took him a while to find the one he liked, but on the 8th pitch, he finally comes through with an RBI single. That's a great job of both driving up the pitch count and driving in the run.
Stepping in now, Josh Rutledge, as he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Seems like they're showing a lot of faith in this guy, leaving him out there.
And I think you appreciate that as a pitcher, but sometimes when you don't have it, you don't have it. Looks like this is going to be one of those times.
Swing and a ball hit foul as this will find the seats in right. 2 out with the man at first.
Whoa, buckle in, please.
He's set, now the pitch. Down and away, it's a ball and 2 strikes.
Yeah, that's the put-away curveball. A great pitch with 2 strikes. You start it in the zone and then let it work out and see if he'll chase.
1-2. And that's taken outside for a ball, so he's worked it back to 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 2-2 home. Oh, and he rips this one to first. Oh, and this deflects right off him. And now, fortunately, they will get an out here. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. Colorado's out in front, 5-0. Manuel Ojeda will get his first shot here, and you can see he's got that average up near the 330 mark to begin play.
Ojeda.
Now the first pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul down the left side. And the pitch. And this is going to be a foul ball. Now here's the pitch. And he gets under this one and in fact breaks his bat as this one's popped up. And he'll steer clear of the flying debris to make the catch here for the first out.
Well, if you break a guy's bat, you've almost always made a great pitch. But here, He might have gotten a little more than he bargained for as this ball's back at him. But he's able to focus on the task at hand and makes a nice play.
Peter Borges will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with one gone in the inning. High and away on the first pitch fastball there. It's ball one. Bases are empty, one man out. 1-0. Up around the letters with that one for ball two.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitters count here, 2-0.
Now the 2-0 home.
Here we go.
And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
This is a guy that's got to understand his abilities here. He's got the speed to beat out any ground ball, but he's taking uppercut swings trying to go yard.
And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Trouble waiting next as you see Mike Trout in the on-deck circle. Here he comes on 3-1. And now a pitch hit sharply on the ground. And a throw on to Morneau for out number 2.
Well, you can tell the third baseman's playing a little bit in front of the bag right here, trying to take away that bunt. Unfortunately, this ball almost takes his teeth out. The reactions had to be quick, and lucky for him, he still got them.
Mike Trout will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Yeah, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
First pitch coming. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
And right now, these guys just need something to break their way. A blooper, a bunt, a hit by pitch. Something to get a base runner and give that guy something else to think about out there.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. You still come after him now on 2-0?
I think you have to be a little careful, but yeah, I don't think you can just give up on him.
Big pitch to Trout, 2-0. And that's taken for a strike on the inside corner, 2-1.
All right, Cardinals.
Ready with the 2-1.
Here we go.
This is a hard hit ball back up the middle, and he's going to have his second hit tonight as it's into center field for a base hit.
Well, he'd had some high-stress innings here so far. It was looking like he turned a corner and was on his way to a much-needed 1-2-3, but he's going to have to get in the stretch here after all.
Matt Carpenter will dig in here. Took a called third strike his first time.
Come on, Cardinals.
Here's the first offering. 92 splits the plate, and it's strike 1.
And he's just doing the job of a number 2 hitter. Sometimes you have to take pitches that are good pitches to hit. That's a pretty good fastball right down the middle. He didn't swing at it, maybe wondering if that runner might have been going.
Comes set, now the pitch.
Nope. Ball 1.
Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Seemed to quicken his delivery to the plate on that last pitch.
Well, you got to remember the slide step does 2 things for you. It gets the catcher the ball quicker so he can throw a guy out, or it will hold the runner on first so he doesn't steal it all.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And he comes back with a fastball, 1-2 now.
Nothing fancy. 3 fastballs so far in this at-bat. He could go just about anywhere from here.
Here's the lefty's offering on 1-2. Rolled foul off to the left, so he stays alive. He'll Try again, 1-2. Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the second time tonight. One left for the Cardinals. Need to get it going soon. It's 5-0. Jaime Garcia is going to come on and make an appearance here, though I suspect even he couldn't have predicted he'd be taking over in just the 4th inning. Brett Anderson will dig in. No official at-bat yet as he delivered a sacrifice bunt in his first appearance. In the air to right center. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Boy, and just when you think you're all set up with the pitcher leading off an inning, this happens. Just goes to show you, you take anyone for granted up there, they can come back and hurt you.
Charlie Blackmon will step in. He doubled home a couple his last time. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball 1.
This 4th inning's not starting out any better than the 3rd did.
Five runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Now the 1-0. And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike. Look into Molina. Now the 1-1. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. There's one on to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings, and there are 2 away now.
Well, that's the absolute definition of a pitcher's pitch right here, especially in a double play situation. I mean, not only is this pitch down, I don't even think it's in the strike zone, and that's an easy double play.
Into the box now, Michael Kadire. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1.
Oh, you are killing me!
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. The 1-0. Who pulled the string and had him way out in front, a ball and a strike.
Yeah, it's so hard to stay back against a guy like this. Unless you guess right, that thing's just so slow that it's almost impossible to keep from getting out on your front foot.
Hammered the other way to deep right field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. Rockies are down quietly as they're unable to add to their 5-0 lead. Michael Lee will dig in. He popped out in foul territory his first time.
Right fielder, Michael Lee.
First pitch on the way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. 1-0 pitch now. And he misses again, 2-0. 2-0 count, the pitch. Hit hard right back up the middle, and he's got a leadoff single. So a base hit there has him aboard to start out their half of the 4th as we take a look at the league leaderboard in hits. And as you see there, he sits in 4th place in that department in the National League. Nate Walker will stand in. He grounded out his first time. First offering on the way. And this is hit sharply on the ground toward the hole. And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
And even with our score where it is, I mean, this game is not over. You know, if they can chip away, maybe get a run or 2 here, they can get right back in this ball game before you know it.
Number 5 will stand in, and maybe a ray of hope as they get the first 2 men aboard here. And this crowd's just itching for something to put their hands together about.
Well, the positive moments, they've been few and far between, but they're not out of this game. Now, they've got some guys in this lineup that can make this deficit go away.
Now here's the first pitch. Swing and a ball hit softly on the ground. But a foul ball here, 0-1. He's ready. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and he's caught looking at a beautiful curveball there as that buckled him for the first out of the inning. So first and second with 1 man gone. And here now is the catcher, Yadier Molina. Here's the first pitch now from Anderson. Took a little off, and it's in for a called strike 1.
And this is a big spot right here. You've got to get something out of this, even if it's just a run or 2.
First and second now, 1 man out. Has a look, now the pitch. Swing and a miss, and he needs a little discipline here, 0-2.
Wow, no chance of getting on top of that fastball. I mean, that's helmet level right there.
The 0-2 to Molina. And look out as that one ran in and got him.
One thing's for sure, you've got to make sure this guy's healthy for October. Luckily, he looks like he's going to be okay after that one.
Alan Craig will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. First pitch to him. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. It's going to take a lot of guile to work out of this one.
Well, he's got plenty in reserve. This would need to be a magic act, no doubt.
Comes set, now the pitch. And they go away here. It's a called strike, 0-2.
Now with 2 strikes, he can put the ground ball on the back burner and really go after the strikeout here.
Bases are loaded with only 1 out. From the stretch. Too low with a fastball there. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Yeah, and he didn't want that one to be in the strike zone. Even with the bases loaded, this is still a strikeout situation, remember.
Come on, man. Get that mini.
The 1-2. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Big pitch here, 1-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. Fouled back. Good battle here. This will be the 7th pitch coming up.
Let's go, Cardinals.
Again, a 1-2. And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Well, he might have just said, look, you're going to have to take this one because you ain't fouling that one off.
Let's win, Cardinals.
A deep breath. Now the 2-2. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. How about this for an at-bat?
Best we've seen tonight, no question.
Full count pitch on its way. Oh, and here's a fastball right down the middle of the plate that swung on and hit out to deep left field, and this one's not coming back. This is a long home run. So 1 swing, and he unloads the bases on that one. 12 home runs for him now thus far. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Well, you talk about getting back into a ball game with one swing. He's sitting pretty out there with a 5-run lead, but one big swing right here makes this a 1-run game again.
Now batting.
Into the box, Manuel Ojeda, as he lays off a fastball too low for ball one. At the very least, he'll get a fresh start at things here following the grand slam.
I don't think he'll take a whole lot of consolation in that, but you're right. As best he can, he's got to clear his mind and start over.
Now a ball hit pretty well to the left, but this is going to wind up in the seats foul. Here's the 1-1. Now a big swing, and this is a major league pop-up. Way up there toward the center of the diamond. Arenado will look this one in, and that's out number 2.
Might have had thoughts about going back-to-back here. This is right where he likes it, and he took a big swing at it. Wound up getting just a bit underneath it and popping it straight up.
Mark Ellis will grab a bat and hit for the pitcher here.
Garcia, number 3, Mark Ellis.
First offering to him stays upstairs. It's a ball and no strikes. Here's a 1-0. A ball hit softly on a line to third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. But the damage has been done for the Cards, and it came on this grand slam. We played 4. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. Michael Waka is going to take over here in inning number 5, as it's going to be up to their bullpen to try and keep him in the game here. Troy Tulowitzki will stand in to lead things off here in what's now a brand new ball game.
Tulowitzki.
Now some stirring in the Cardinal bullpen as the right-hander Jason Mott has begun throwing. And this inning begins with a pitch chopped fouled at home plate. Here it comes. And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now.
Tonight, borderline calls, you got to be swinging.
Pitch on the way. Chopper foul. Here's another 0-2. Here's a swing, and he saws him off here as this ball's popped into the air. Dives, and he hangs on for the out. Wow.
Yeah, there's a ball right there not hit very hard, so he's got to cover some ground in a very short amount of time, and he lays out there to pull it in. Nice play.
Here's Carlos Gonzalez, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. On the way. A high strike there, and it's 1-1.
That thing's coming in there hot, 96 miles an hour.
Waka delivering a 1-1. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Now, how important is it going to be for this guy to throw that curveball for strikes?
I don't know that he necessarily needs to ever throw it for a strike. I mean, if it's around the plate and he's getting guys to go after it, it's doing its job. But if he starts to get too high or too far outside, then it's just an easy take.
2-2. And this is fouled straight back. 2-2 pitch on the way. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Not only do you not want to lose this guy, You got more trouble right there in the on-deck circle.
Here's the 3-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th. Offense apparently not hard to come by tonight as you get a look at our line score through the first half of the ball game, and boy, the runs have been coming fast and furious so far. So 2 are gone in the Rockies' half of the 5th, and that'll bring in the former MVP, first baseman Justin Morneau. First pitch coming. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
And you know, if you're going to challenge a guy up in the zone with a fastball, why not do it on the first pitch? A lot of times he's going to be taken anyway, and you just bought yourself a strike that you can now throw anything off of.
Now the pitch. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Now the 1-1 pitch. A little bit outside. 2-1.
And that's not a bad spot. Just go ahead and stay out there. Don't come down the middle because we know he can hurt you.
5 runs, 7 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. Changeup, called a strike, and he comes back even at 2-2. 4 pitches. Fast, slow, fast, slow. EK, you thinking fastball here?
It seems to fit the pattern, but you better not get too predictable out there. Guys will catch on quick.
Swing and a liner, but foul. Ready with another 2-2. And a bouncing ball, foul. Now the 2-2 pitch. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
And this guy won't lay down here because there's 2 outs and nobody on. He's putting up a good fight.
Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Full count offering on its way. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Ojeda will wait on it. And he will put it away to retire the side. Nothing across here this half. Home half of the 5th coming up. The Rockies are out in front, 5-4. Mike Trout come in now to lead things off against our starter, who probably wishes he had a mulligan to use on that last inning.
Yeah, he was doing just fine up until the last time he took the mound. He's got to hope that that was just an aberration, or he might not stick around to see another inning.
And that Colorado bullpen comes to life now with the lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Now Anderson right back after it here as he jumps ahead of the leadoff man. 0-1.
Yeah, a little surprising he didn't offer it that one. That was a dangerous spot for a good fastball hitter.
And now a pitch on the way. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. Here comes the 1-2. The 1-2 offering looked like a slider that time, but it's 2-2.
Yeah, right back to that inside location. When a guy shows you he can't handle a tough slider on the hands, you can bet that guy on the mound, he's going to go right back to that pitch before too long.
Now a fair ball chopped up the line to first. And he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
Third baseman, number 13,
Matt Carpenter will stand in now. A punch-out victim twice already. EK, I'll ask you because you're the one sitting next to me. Do you approach an at-bat differently when you have 2 strikeouts under your belt this early in the game?
Well, you do in the sense that whatever you did the first 2 times, it wasn't working. But I think if you start worrying too much about trying to avoid the hat trick, or worse, it'll start becoming a mind game, and you'll start falling into some pretty bad habits.
Knock it out of here!
Now the pitch. Ball one.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
Ready now on 1-1. And he'll lay off the fastball down low. It's 2-1 now.
A much better approach here at the plate so far. He's not working from behind in the count like he has his first few at-bats.
A 2-1 offering. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. On to first, and it's a fine start to the inning for Anderson. 2 away now.
And he's finding the terrain much easier to navigate this time around. After that 4-run inning, this is a guy who needs a quick inning here, and he's 2/3 of the way home.
Michael Lee will stride in. Popped out and singled in his 2 trips. First pitch coming.
Let's go, Michael!
The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. Here's the 1-0. And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike.
Well, he's really starting to hit his stride here in this 5th inning.
1-1 pitch on the way. And now a curveball as he's got to lean out of the way. That one nearly got him.
Let's go!
2-1. Now a ball hit high in the air and deep down the line in left. And this had home run distance, but it just does hook foul. 2 out, nobody on. Here comes a 2-2. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. Nate Walker would be next. Now the payoff pitch home. Hit hard but fouled toward first, so he'll come back and line it up again. He'll try it again, 3-2. And he takes ball 4, so he's on, and as you know, that often means the steal could be in order here.
And for as hot as this guy's been recently, this is a no-brainer. Take the bat out of his hands any chance you get.
Nate Walker will dig in, 1 for 2. He grounded out the first time and followed that with a base hit in his second plate appearance. And here's the first pitch. And a high strike there, 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
2 out with the man at first. He waits. Now the pitch. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Pause. Now the pitch. A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2.
Well, he needs to finish this inning just to be eligible for the win, but it's really been a struggle.
Here comes a 1-2. And this pitch is lined into right field, and he's going to reach with his second hit of the night. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Just a nice inside-out swing here. You'll see he lets that pitch travel deep, and when those hands come through first, just shoots it the other way.
Standing in now, number 5, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. (1-0) on the way. And he gets around on the fastball here as this is hit well out toward left field. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Cards strand a couple. Still down a run. It's 5-4. Wilton Rosario will stand in looking to turn things around. He's struck out and bounced into a double play so far. Not such a hot start. Here's the first pitch to him. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. They'll ride the hot hand on the mound as this man will stay out there after the 1-2-3 inning last time around.
And the more important set of numbers is that he got that 1-2-3 against the guys hitting in the middle of the lineup, 3, 4, and 5. So now as a reward, he'll get to match up with the bottom portion of the lineup. It's been a game of offense so far, so no surprise the leadoff man's on base again. So let's see what we've got in store for us this time around.
Nolan Arenado will step in, an RBI single this last time around. Now the first pitch. Drops in a strike to start the at-bat. 0-1.
He's probably not going to throw too many first-pitch changeups. That's a pretty darn good call.
A runner at first with no outs here. From the belt, kicks and deals. Big swing and a miss at the fastball, and he's behind in the count 0-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
He's ready now. The pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
That's a good spot for that fastball on 0-2. That couldn't have been an easy take.
Now the 1-2 just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. Now another 1-2. On the ground to short. This could be 2. The second for 1. On to Craig, and it's in time. A double play.
Well, that's just made to order right there. 2 hops to short, easy pivot, not a lot of heat at second base. That's just a pretty routine double play.
Josh Rutledge will stand in now with 2 away, and it's back to the drawing board here following the double play.
Yeah, and that was the 3rd of the game so far, and it's going to be really hard to win when you're just giving away outs like that.
And the pitch. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. But this is foul for the first strike. Now here's the pitch. That misses wide. 1 ball and 1 strike. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1. And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, he must have been looking for that same breaking ball because that pitch, it's right there.
The right-hander deals on 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. Another 1-2 delivery. Now a swing and a ground ball. Throw on to Craig will be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Rockies. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Yadier Molina will lead things off for the Redbirds here in their half of the 6th inning.
Catcher, Yadier Molina.
Now here's the first pitch. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Here's the 1-0. Oh, this is hit hard towards second. And Molina's aboard a base hit.
If I'm managing this team, I don't need to see much more. He's given him a good outing, but judging by how hard that last ball was hit, I don't think he has a whole lot left.
Now here comes the Rockies skipper up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And that's going to be the end now for Brett Anderson. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. John Lorenz will come on in relief now, and he'll be making appearance number 80 on the season thus far. Alan Craig will stand in yet again, and if you weren't with us earlier, let's take another look. This was back in the 4th inning with the bases loaded. A grand slam and definitely the big blow of the ball game so far. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch coming. Cut fastball inside, ball 1. Nobody out, runner on first.
We're out of the double play already.
Now the 1-0 pitch. Swinging a ball hit hard on the ground at first. One there. On to first, so he comes right out of the bullpen and gets the double play.
And you know what? You just can't ask for much more than this coming out of the bullpen. That's exactly why they turn to him. They get the good matchup, and he comes in and delivers a double play ball to take away some of the pressure.
Stepping in now, Manuel Ojeda, as the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Here comes the 1-0. There's a belt-high strike to even the count at 1-1. The 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here's the 1-2. Chopper foul. Here he comes again, 1-2. And it's to 2-2 now with the bases empty and 2 gone here in the inning.
Yeah, sort of a pesky at-bat up there. You know he'd just love to fire one more fastball by this guy and be done with this inning.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. Here he comes on 2-2. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Well, that pitch is so low and such an easy take that you basically waste that opportunity you had on 2-2.
Here's the full count offering. Now a swing and a high fly ball, and this one has some carry on it to deep right field. And Kadire will make the catch, and the inning is over. Nothing doing there for St. Louis. And the deficit holds at 5-4. Welcome back to Busch Stadium here in St. Louis. Rockies out on top in this one as we head to the 7th. But before we get started, let's get a look at the game summary through the first 6 innings of baseball. DJ LeMahieu is up off the bench as he'll pinch hit here to start inning number 7.
DJ LeMahieu.
He goes the other way as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he gets in there standing. He's got himself a double.
Right center field. This is a fastball, and he just slashes this thing the other way into the gap. No real chance for the outfielders to cut that one off, and he's going to wind up on second with a leadoff double.
Here's Charlie Blackmon now. Swung on and taken the opposite way out toward deep left center. Ojeda arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first down.
The right fielder, number 3,
Michael Kadire will step in now in a big spot here in a game as close as this one.
And a chance at redemption, too, because he hasn't done much through his first 3 plate appearances, but he could make up for all of that with a base hit right here.
Here's the first offering. A bit high there. A ball and no strikes. The 1-0 pitch. Fastball, and that thing got up there at 95 miles an hour, a ball and a strike.
And in this spot, you got to pitch for the strikeout here. And this is a guy that's gone down twice so far, so you do have that in your favor.
Waka delivering a 1-1. Oh, and he dialed that one down and got him to swing through it. It's 1-2 now.
Boy, when he's got that thing going good, it just takes a nosedive right at the end.
1 out and a runner on second base. The 1-2 with 1 away. And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. The 2-2. And here's a curveball that's laid off that time. It's full 3-2.
He knows the drill out there. You got to make him swing the bat. Cannot be giving up walks at this stage of the game because those could be fatal.
3-2 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. So it's first and second now with only 1 away.
Well, that's okay. You would have liked him to chase on 3-2, but you had your base open here, so now you can really focus on getting yourself a ground ball.
So it's a tight spot here. First and second, 1 man out. And danger now is standing in as the fine shortstop, Troy Tulowitzki. Here's the first offering. Here's a cold strike about thigh high, 0-1.
Good pitch right there, right on the heels of a walk. He needed to get ahead of the next guy, and he did just that.
Comes set, now the pitch. That's in there as well. It's a quick 0-2 count.
Boy, things are going from bad to worse so far. He's looking completely lost up there.
Runners are at first and second with 1 away. Has a look, now the pitch. A ball and 2 strikes now to the 2014 All-Star.
Even though this is still just a 1-run game, this thing could get ugly in a hurry. So if you've got an out pitch, you better pull it out of the bag right now.
Here comes Waka on a 1-2. swing and a grounder fouled, and that almost took the first base coach along with it. He'll try again, 1-2. And he takes a look at strike 3 called, and that's as important as they come there. 2 big outs now.
Well, you talk about a big time to come up with a strikeout. Now, you still got one more guy to get through here in the inning, but now with 2 outs, you can take a step back, take a deep breath, and know that those runners have to stay put at first and second.
Carlos Gonzalez will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7. Now the first pitch. Fastball in there for a called strike.
And in a spot like this, first and second with 2 away, that's where he's at his toughest on the mound. He'll bear down and start finding the corners of the strike zone. Makes it very hard for you to score runs off him.
Comes set, now the pitch. And he misses with it, 1-1. And he's got to be careful now that some of these borderline calls don't get him started going downhill.
Yeah, and sometimes it's really easy to dwell on those, but you have to keep looking forward. It's not easy, but you've got to do it if you want to have success.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And this is fouled back and out of play.
Right here.
1-2. Grounded, foul. Again, a 1-2. And the fastball easy to lay off that time, 2-2. Where do you go from here?
I think he's set up for something off speed. If you can put that changeup below his knees, you won't come within a foot of it.
Here's the 2-2 offering. And a bouncing ball, foul. Here now the 2-2. He'll fight just to stay alive here as this is fouled away. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Here's the 2-2 home. Grounded fouled off to the left, so they'll do it again. Here's another 2-2. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Ojeda will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. 2 left for Colorado. They lead it 5-4.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher coming on, and it looks to be the right-hander Matt Belisle. Johnny Peralta will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 29, Johnny Peralta.
Some activity out in the bullpen now as a couple of left-handers begin to stir. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
He's had a high strike zone all night, so even if you're on the bench, you got to be aware of that.
Hands held high by Peralta. Now the pitch. 1-1. One on the way. And a liner foul into the seats down the right side. The 1-2. Now this is swung on and dribbled up the first base line. Another 1-2 delivery. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch. especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Two. Now a ball lined towards center field. And a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. And he'll get in at second base as the tying runs aboard with a leadoff double.
Well, the average is clearly not where he wants it to be, but you wouldn't know it by that swing right there. Pitch selection has been a problem for him, but this is right out over the plate. And this might help him get back into a positive state of mind.
Mike Trout will get an opportunity now following the leadoff double.
And with his guys down by a run, at the very least, you need to try to shoot something to the right side. Hopefully get that runner over to third with one out.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen.
Come on, Mike, let's do this.
First pitch on the way. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball one. Well, you see there on the graphic, he picks up his 6th double so far on the year.
Let's send this guy to the shower.
The next pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball, 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out.
Come on, let's get a hit.
Here's Trout waiting on the 1-1. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
Yeah, he's not trying to hit him, I don't think, but sometimes you need to keep guys honest up there. I think that's all he was trying to do there.
Now the 2-1 pitch. And he got him to chase after a bad one there. 2-2.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
The 2-2 coming. And this one's in the dirt. Throw goes to third, and they will get him at third as he might have broken a little late as that ball got away, and that's a tough pill to swallow. One gone. A late swing here as this is hit hard to the right side. And a sliding attempt at first, but this sneaks by him, a base hit.
Oh, yeah, he's got that magic wand going now. That's his 3rd hit in 4 trips, all of them singles, and he's been a tough out all game long.
Wilton Lopez is into the ball game now as he'll make his 5th appearance of the season here.
Wilton Lopez.
Matt Carpenter will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Now here's the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. Both teams have 9 hits on the scoreboard. From the belt, the pitch. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly moving from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now. Figure we'll probably see a heavy dose of that sinker here tonight.
It's really a pitch you'll lean on, especially when he needs that ground ball, but even in situations like this where he's just trying to get ahead.
Swinging a liner back through the box. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit.
All right, now just playing a little station-to-station baseball, and nothing wrong with that at this point in the ball game, especially because now you get that possible tying run into scoring position at second base, still just one out, and meanwhile, you also get the potential go-ahead run on base as well.
Michael Lee will dig in now, 1 for 2 to this point. Now some action out in the bullpen as a lefty and a right-hander begin throwing. First pitch to him. Back up and oh, this is off the, and they won't get an out from this as he's able to reach on a play that you just don't see very often.
Well, they get the force here at second, but that's going to be it. And that means that the tying run got just a little bit closer now as he's all the way up to third.
Nate Walker will dig in. He singled his last time around. First offering on the way. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball one.
Now he's going to have to punch his way off the ropes now.
The 1-0. And this one's too far inside, ball two.
And one thing you can't do here, you cannot lose him and load the bases. He's still got a couple pitches to play with, but I'd expect this one to be somewhere in the strike zone.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Too tight with that one. 3-0. Green light here on 3-0.
Yeah, I want my run producer swinging the bat. It's my number 7 hitter? Probably not.
Runners leap from first and third. Here's the pitch. That one's in there. 3-1.
Yeah, he needed that one to avoid loading the bases, but still a long road back from here.
Big spot. 2 out, possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. 3-1 on the way. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but a foul ball, and it's full now at 3-2. Now the 3-2 pitch. And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Once again, a 3-2. Hard hit down the line. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. Mission accomplished that half inning for the Colorado bullpen. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Rockies lead this one 5-4. Jason Mott will be summoned from the bullpen now as he'll take over to start inning number 8.
Jason Mott.
Justin Morneau will stand in. He flew out his last time up.
The first baseman, number 33, Justin Morneau.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. On to the 8th now as the first pitch is a fastball that's looked at for ball one.
I'll give him this. He's not intimidated up there. That was inside. Close to triple digits. He didn't even flinch.
1-0. And this is going to be a foul ball. Morneau waits the 1-1. A good action on the two-seamer there, and it's 1-2. Now here's the pitch. Swinging a ball bounced back up the middle. And the throw here is in time. Very nicely done there at short for the first out. Well, this has been a bullpen game for some time now, but let's go back and review the performances of the two starters, neither of whom turned in an outing to remember. Wilton Rosario will stride in. He singled in his last plate appearance. First pitch coming. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0. Here it comes. Now this pitch sails up and in, and that leaves him muttering to himself. It's ball two.
He will definitely give you something to think about up there. There are no comfortable at-bats against this guy.
Here comes the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Now that he's worked at the 3-0, he's got a couple of free pitches here to pick out one he really likes.
.30 is on the way. Started to go around, but it's ruled strike one anyway. Now the 3-1, and he misses ball 4.
Yeah, a close pitch to take on a 3-1 count, but this might have been just a little bit outside. He winds up losing him.
Nolan Arenado will step in, 1 for 2 in the ballgame. First pitch coming. And this will be fouled away. He waits. Now the pitch. Now a ball hit hard towards the hole. What a stop coming off the bag. On to first, and it's another double play. The 4th they've hit into tonight. My word. And that one ends the inning. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Rex Brothers is on out of the bullpen now as he gets to work in his 60th game of the season.
Number 49, Rex Brothers. Now catching and batting in the ninth.
Number 5 will stand in, and they've been able to hold him in check so far. 0 for 3 to this point.
Yeah, it's kind of surprising that he's been a non-factor in this one. Usually a major force in their offense.
Number 5.
They set the target in, and this finds the inside corner for strike 1. And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's the pitch. Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. Kadire is there to put it away for out number 1.
Making a bid here to get on base is the potential tying run. But this ball just didn't want to drop for him and winds up finding the outfielder's glove.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina, as he swings and hits this one foul off to the right and out of play. Pitch on the way. Hold strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Yeah, and even though that's a tough one to get on top of, I think he'd say he got away with one right there. That's in too good a location when the matchup's not in your favor.
The 0-2 to Molina. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. That's a great job there just to hold off.
Now the 1-2 coming to Molina. Now a ball hit fouled off to the right and up into the crowd. The pitch. And Molina swings and misses that time as he's a strikeout victim here. 2 away.
Well, just the perfect 1-2 pitch there. They take him out of the zone with the slider, and he can't help himself.
Here now is Alan Craig. As he'll pick on the first pitch and hit a ground ball towards second. And that is through into center field, a base hit.
Yeah, tying runs on base now with 2 outs, and who knows? If this next guy can put one in the gap, we could have ourselves a tie ball game.
Manuel Ojeda will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. And here's the first pitch. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
That's one of those fastballs that just never feels like it's going to be a strike. It's up at the letters, and that's a tough one to do anything with.
He's ready. Now the pitch. Here's one that misses high. It's 1-1. Here comes the 1-1. 1-2 now as that's in there at the knees.
Yeah, and it's hard to look for a change up there, especially when a guy's got a good live fastball.
A runner on first with 2 away. There's the lefty's offering on 1-2. And now this is swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And that gets down, and we'll see if that's extra bases. Tying run headed home. And the runner will score from first. And the relay throw is right by him at third base.
Late inning problems doomed this team all season. It's the hallmark of a losing ball club, not being able to hold on to a lead. And here's another example of the bullpen serving up the tying run here in the late innings.
Chad Bettis will come on here looking to get the final out in the home half of inning number 8. Daniel Descalso will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 33, Daniel Descalso.
Now the ball softly hit over to the right of the mound. And the throw to first is in time, but the damage has been done as the side is retired. Cards get 1 in the inning on the RBI double. 9th inning straight ahead. And we are all tied 5-5. Trevor Rosenthal will enter now to start the 9th inning, as his job will be keeping the game tied until the bottom half. Josh Rutledge will stand in here. 0 for 2 with a run scored so far.
Second baseman, Josh Rutledge.
And this one will be fouled back in among the fans. And now a pitch on the way. Swing and an easy one for the first baseman. Over with it himself is Craig to record the 3 unassisted putout.
The catcher, number 8.
Jordan Pacheco will move into the on-deck circle now to try to get something started here with 1 gone in the inning.
Pacheco.
Righty against righty as this is taken for a ball. It's 1-0. The 1-0 home. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. One out, nobody on. Now the 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Well, this is a guy up there that's not hitting a ton right now, but he can still work the count. And that alone can be beneficial to an offense.
Here's the 2-1 pitch. Fouled straight back. Two-two pitch on the way. And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now.
And there you see the leadoff man on deck. And, you know, they'd love to get someone on base when this lineup turns over.
Full count pitch on its way. And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Wow, just a great at-bat right there. Simple as that. Patient, laid off some tough pitches. He was rewarded.
Charlie Blackmon will stand in with a go-ahead run at first and one down, so he'll need to beware of the ground ball here. Now the first pitch. In there at the knees, strike one. The 0-1. Good changeup, and it's 0-2. Now the 0-2 pitch. Here's a ground ball to first. There's one. Throw on to first won't be in time, so they just get the one there.
This is always a tough throw here for a first baseman coming off the bag. You got to make sure that you don't just throw the ball right into the runner's back heading down to second base. Here he takes just a little extra time to make sure that he makes a good throw. And they're going to settle for just one at second.
Michael Kadire will see if he can find a gap somewhere as he's got the possible go-ahead run at first with two down. Here's the first pitch, and he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1 on the ground to third. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. One left for Colorado. This ball game still tied 5-all. Jordan Pacheco will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 58, Jordan Pacheco.
Mike Trout will step in, a base hit in his last time.
Bottom of the ninth inning for the Cardinals. Center fielder.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Now here it comes. Good breaking ball there. Had him frozen. Strike one.
Not a bad idea to take a look at that one there. Now that you've seen the curveball, you can start to get a better gauge on it. Get a feel for what it looks like coming out of the pitcher's hand.
Now the pitch. A swing, and the bat splinters as this is on the ground to first base. And he'll take this to the bag of three unassisted for the first out.
Well, he's not going to like the fact that he broke his bat. That's the one that's got all the hits in it.
Matt Carpenter will step in, 1 for 4 in the ball game. Here's the first pitch to him. And he'll take strike one on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Now here's the pitch. Good breaking ball, but he missed inside with it, a ball and a strike. Now the pitch. Swing and a ball hit high, but not very far out toward right center. Blackmon will put this one away, and that's out number 2.
2 quick outs here to start the inning. It's looking more and more likely that we're going to need extra innings here to decide this one.
Lee.
Michael Lee will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choice his last time. Now here's the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike one.
Oh, and you wonder if maybe he decided beforehand just to take a pitch up there first. Too bad for him because that thing was right down Broadway.
Pitch on the way. Chopper foul. Here it comes. Slider. Ooh, thought he had him, but it's 1-2.
Oh, classic strikeout pitch there on 0-2. It's one he loves going to, but great recognition there at the plate to lay off.
Now the rookie deals on 1-2. Fouled straight back. 2 out, nobody on. Here's another 1-2. Line foul up and over the Cardinal dugout. Here he comes again, 1-2. They try to come in with the fastball, but it's too far in, and it's even at 2-2.
And this is where he gets so tough. He's seen everything you've got, but you've still got to make one more good pitch to get him out.
Now the 2-2 pitch. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Yeah, after that last swing, I would have thought they'd go right back in, but that's actually not a bad location because I doubt he was looking for something out there.
And the payoff pitch is chopped foul at home plate, so we'll do it again. Still 3-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3-2, here it is. And he lays off ball 4, so now the potential winning run is aboard at first.
Well, he's going to find that hitters in the big leagues are much more patient than they were down at AAA. A strikeout in the minors turns into a walk at this level.
Let's go, Walker.
Nate Walker will stand in a tie ball game here where a ball in the alley could end this thing. Here's the first pitch. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball. And you figure now this would be a spot where that man might try to take second base.
And it wouldn't be a bad idea to hold the ball a little longer out there on the mound. Really vary your time to the plate. You can't be predictable out there or he'll take advantage.
The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0. Now the 2-0. And that's not close. Off the plate, high, ball 3.
And he's got to be up there thinking, come on already. Give me something to hit.
Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. The 3-0. And he finally gets this one over for strike 1.
Yeah, taking all the way right there. You'd better be taking 3-0 after he walked the previous guy.
The 3-1 is on the way. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air. But this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Now the 3-2 pitch. Now he turns and smokes this one into deep center field. And as it turns out, the 2-out walk doesn't come around to haunt him as that ends the inning. Cards leave 1. Our score holds at 5 apiece. Todd Alvarez will come on now as he'll take over to start the extra frames.
Todd Alvarez.
Troy Tulowitzki will get another crack, 1 for 3 thus far. Cardinals get the bullpen started here as a right-hander's up and warming. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this is going to get down for what should be extra bases. And there's your potential go-ahead run. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double.
What a great job of leading off this inning for his teammates. On second base now with a double, with a chance to take the lead late in this ball game. He's pointing into his dugout saying, let's go, you guys.
And time will be called here, as with the important go-ahead run at second base, they'll opt to go and get a little more speed out there.
Get the strikeout, man!
Here's Carlos Gonzalez. And a check swing here, but he clearly went around on a pitch that would have been a strike anyway. It's 0-1. Tough spot here for a left-handed hitter, facing a guy that's exceptionally tough on lefties.
Yeah, you generally get so many at-bats against right-handed pitching. Now you're in a good RBI spot, and you're stuck facing a guy like this.
Closing quickly here as he slides to make the catch, and that's a fine play.
Now the question is, did he get the glove under the ball? Let's ask show motion. And it looks like it did to me. It's pretty close, but I think that's a good catch.
Here's Justin Morneau as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1.
And against a veteran hitter like this, you got to be in that strike zone early in the count, because the more pitches he sees, the better he's going to be able to time anything you've got.
Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. The 1-1 home. Now a swing and a ground ball, but a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Here comes the 1-2. Just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 1 away. He'll try again, 1-2. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Now a swing and a hard hit ball to short. Throw gets him, 2 down. David So will be called upon here to hit with the game on the line. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. The 1-0. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Now the 2-0. Back up the middle, and that'll get through. It's into center, a base hit. The throw to the plate. And the go-ahead runs across to score from second as they take the lead 6-5.
Well, nothing will put a smile on your manager's face quite like a 2-out RBI. Well, things weren't looking good. He looked like he was going to get stranded out there, but he comes through to drive him home.
Nolan Arenado will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. First pitch coming. And this one's hit on the ground, but foul. He's set, now the pitch. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Look into Molina, now the 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. Here comes a 1-2. Now a swing and a sharp ground ball to third. And a sliding effort there, but he can't get a glove on it, a base hit.
Ah, the perils of being a third baseman. I remember it well. He's way out in front of this pitch and just hammers it towards the hole. And you can see by the reaction at third, the coaches are telling you, hey, get in front of that one. Yeah, right. You get in front of that one.
Get him down now.
Into the box now, Josh Rutledge. as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce one foul for the first strike. Pause, now the pitch. Here's a swing and a ground ball, but this will get foul for strike two. From the belt, kicks and deals. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Oh, the crowd thought they had him, but definitely outside. Not by a whole lot, though.
2 down, runners at first and second. Big pitch here, 1-2. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Another 1-2 delivery. Grounded foul down the line, so he'll tee it up again. Again, a 1-2. Fouled back. Now another 1-2. And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. He'll try again, 1-2. In the dirt here. But fortunately here, no advance. Sets the 2-2 pitch. Swing, and he takes this the other way to right. Lee under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. Rockies forced to settle for 1. So now we'll see if these guys can get even in the bottom of inning number 10. It's the Rockies 6 and the Redbirds 5. Alonzo Block will get the call here an inning later than usual, as he'll try to save this one in the 10th. Charlie Culberson is into the ball game as a defensive replacement. He'll be the new shortstop here.
Number 23.
Number 5 come forward now, trying to at least get on base with his guys down to run here in extra innings.
Yeah, I don't think you really need to be swinging for the fences just yet. You just need to find a way to get some guys on base and get that conveyor belt rolling.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
He just about went around. He was lucky to put on the brakes when he did.
The 1-0. And that pitch misses in the dirt, and it's 2-0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
Now the 2-0. And this is hit hard up the middle. Oh, look at this. Throw will not be in time, so good hustle there, as now the possible tying run is aboard to lead things off here.
Boy, what a great effort just to knock this one down before it gets into center field. But that was going to be asking a lot for him to get up and throw his man out. And as you can see there, that throw is well late.
Here's the catcher, Yadier Molina. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. A look at the hit totals there into extra innings.
Need a base hit here.
1-0 pitch now. And they'll play for the tie here as he puts this one down. Throw goes to first here, so it works just as they drew it up, and now the possible tying run is in scoring position at second.
Well, pretty clearly just playing for the tie right here. And it's a nice job there of getting the bunt down. So the tying run's up to scoring position now with just 1 out.
Alan Craig will come up now in yet another big RBI opportunity.
and he's got 4 already, and he's got a chance to make this a game to remember.
Drive him home. Get a hold of that one. Come on, go.
Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one. Runner at second here with 1 man out. He's set. Now the pitch. And he checks his swing. Did he go around? Yes, says the first base umpire. Strike 2. Comes set. Now the pitch. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd. Foul. The 0-2 once more. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
And even on 1-2 now, you've got to expand the strike zone a little up there. You can't go down looking here. You've got to put this ball in play.
From the stretch. Swing and a liner. Foul. Another 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. One out and a runner on second base. Here comes a 2-2. That's off the end of the bat foul, and he might have been fortunate to stay alive that time. Another 2-2 offering. And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
He knows his job is to hang on to the lead for his team, but with a guy in scoring position, he's got to do something to come up big. Not a whole lot bigger situation to come up with a strikeout than right there. He's fired up about it, but he's still got some work to do right now. He's not out of this thing yet.
In now, Manuel Ojeda. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now a line drive. Caught! Oh my, he crushed that ball, but the tying run will end up stranded at second, and the ball game is over.
Well, it took them an extra inning to do it, but they'll certainly take it as they lock up a good road victory here in 10 innings.
Time for one last check of the line score in this extra innings victory. And boys, probably a handful of deserving candidates for our top player of the game award, but what do you say we go ahead and give it to the man who shut the door out of the pen?
Yeah, it's nice to have someone like this that you can call on to finish things out for you, and he came on to slam the door shut.
So that'll just about do it. For Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and our entire crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. This has been a presentation of MLB The Show. For more, don't forget to check out theshownation.com. The Rockies come out on top 6-5. Good night from St. Louis.
Final line score for our ball game tonight for the victorious Rockies. 6 runs on 12 hits. No errors. They left 9 runners on base. For St. Louis, 5 runs, 13 hits, no errors. They left 9 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 27 minutes. A reminder that extra postgame Metrolink trains will be available outside the left field gates at the Busch Stadium station or up the street at the 8th and Pine station. Bus service on the 40 and 410X lines is located outside the stadium on 7th and 8th streets, while service on the 30 and 93 lines is available on Broadway and 4th streets.